Welcome to Talk with Christie. Today we're looking at lack of sexual intimacy as a troubler of modern day marriage. Intimacy is a sense of closeness we feel and share with our marital partner. Intimacy is what we enjoy when we allow our spouse to share in all that we are endowed with. Sexual intimacy isn't about sharing our bodies alone, but it comprises of genuine closeness, companionship, support for one another, allowing your marital relationship to enjoy a level of comfort that flows from the feeling of being true to yourself, expressing your thoughts and desires to one another without any form of guilt, drawbacks, judgments, and the likes of it. How to achieve sexual intimacy? For a healthy marriage life, we know that without openness and oneness, there won't be any claim of sexual intimacy, even though there is sex in that relationship, because anybody who isn't disciplined can get sex anywhere they choose. To survive the troubles and many challenges couples face in our today's world, the parties in marriage, being the man and the woman together, must choose to work out ways in which their own marriage must enjoy sexual intimacy. And such marriage may not have all that are listed in this video, but should ensure quite a number are incorporated into their marital affairs to enhance their bond of companionship. Some of the activities that should be incorporated into marital relationship to improve sexual intimacy are: 1. Attitude. Attitude in the form of honesty, openness, oneness, forgiveness, kindness, and tolerance. The second activity that should be incorporated is emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy where parties are allowed to feel vulnerable, keeping that mutual sense where you are ready and willing to give yourself completely and risk the unknown for your spouse. Intellectual intimacy, which is a third one, and this is appreciated when you and your spouse share a vibrant life of the mind with each other. Intellectual intimacy is one key factor that robs many marriages of sexual intimacy, yet is the most overlooked. The fourth thing that should be incorporated is cultivating a heart-to-heart conversation routine. Maybe doing this just before sleep time, where daily reviews of each other's activities, the concerns and fears that came with each day are discussed and addressed accordingly. The fifth thing that should be incorporated is spiritual intimacy. And someone may just think, oh, this is a bit religious. But to tell you the truth, a marriage without God in it will hit the rock when trying times come. And a marriage can't have God without both parties knowing God for themselves and sharing such knowledge about God with each other. Now, the sixth thing that should be in the marriage to achieve sexual intimacy is physical intimacy. Physical intimacy, which is generally seen as sexual intimacy, where we pleasurably lay bare our bodies in their overwhelming desire for our spouse to hold and have until utmost satisfaction is reached. The common hindrances to sexual intimacy are: 1. Sexual dysfunction. This may be in the form of sicknesses, diseases, and genital concerns. The second common cause of lack of sexual intimacy or hindrance to sexual intimacy is secrecy, where parties in marriage or a person in a marriage is very secretive. It could lead to lack of sexual intimacy. Then reckless talking, where a party, you just talk anyhow, you say things because you have to say them. In such attitude will rob you of marital bliss, sexual intimacy, and the beauty of being married. Then the last one we have here is when a person overuse of defense mechanism. Okay, anything your spouse says, you have a way of putting them up. Anytime your partner is trying to tell you what troubles them, you have a way of laying it off. You don't want to take responsibilities, you don't want to help your spouse settle out things. You always have a way of bringing yourself out of what is being talked about. Okay, we want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for giving us your time. We ask that you like our video, Share them with family and friends, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to stay connected, updated with our contents. Thank you for watching.